Yo, we back, man. Live at 5 on Central Time. Hey, so I learned a lot today, y'all. I learned a lot. And look, on the Big Tiger Show, look, let's not get the big head. Let's not get the big head. Y'all saying Salters was doing what we said, what we talked about with the celebration. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. The man said out his own mouth, he's been doing this for years. If y'all go watch the well off video the day he was mic'd, I think that was a well off video when he was mic'd up. But he said he's been doing this for years, y'all. So we can't take credit for a celebration that the man said he's been doing for years. But what we want to add, y'all know how LeBron James would catch the salt and throw it up in the air? I thought Michael Jordan did the same thing, but Michael Jordan would get the salt and he would clap it in people's face. So that's a little different. Scottie Pippen used to throw it up in the air too. So wide receivers, look, when you catch a touchdown or a first down or something, a big play from Salters, and he do his salt thing, when he do his little salt thing like this, y'all catch the salt on the other end, rub it like this, and throw it in the air. You can do that from 50 yards away. You can do that. And it would be tight if the one that caught the touchdown, he do this, and all the other wide receivers are behind him, and all y'all throw the salt in the air at the same time. That would be legendary. Y'all have all kind of pictures, probably like on Sports Illustrated and stuff like that. If you're really trying to be wide receiver, that'll be tight because now all the wide receivers will be in the picture. So when one score, everybody gets shine. So that would be tight. I mean, I know sometimes it's not feasible for everybody to get in the picture at the same time because time restraints and stuff like that. But if y'all are all close to each other, run to like the middle of the field and let salt drop the salt. You catch it, rub it, and everybody throw it in the air like that right there. That'll be big legendary. That would be big legendary. That'll catch on. No other team would be doing that. Yeah. Y'all will change everything. That'll change college football. What's good? Go Talk. What's happening? Hey, man, we back in the building, man, trying to get this thing going. Hey, Walker, what's happening, man? I see you out there. You in promo out there ripping and rolling. I done got off that road now, y'all. I'm off the road now. Thank the God, I'm off the road. No more lot lizards for me. Let me see if I can get promo on the line. Oh, dang. A driver called me earlier. See if I can get promo on the line, and I'm about to drop the link. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I take my time and get into my group. You gotta slow down. Slow down and take your time. All right, I'm dropping the link right now. But there's a few things I want to talk about. I got a bit on the neck too, y'all. I think a vampire bit me last night when I was asleep. Oh, did I drop it? Oh, no, don't do that. I almost ended the live. I almost hit the wrong button. Why my live ain't sharing? It's not sharing, y'all. There we go. We in here now. All right, y'all. So that's the big hot news. It's a little disrespectful for me not to know who number 8 is. I know who number 8 is, but I don't know who number 8 is. So can the world help me remember who number 8? I think he's from, isn't he from Tulsa? Is he from Tulsa? Is that right? I just called Promo, man. Promo, I don't know what Promo doing. What's going on, Diggs? We got them Blue Wall members in the house. We got Dig and Walker in the house. What's happening? Yeah, I'm looking at that. I'm getting on the bandwagon, man, with Salters, because I really didn't know Salters. I heard of him, but it's kind of like that legend, that Sasquatch. I heard about the Sasquatch, but I never seen the Sasquatch. I never seen him play live. So this is my first time really seeing Salters. I hear the team is high on him. A lot of people on the team like his leadership. I'm seeing him and number 8 are starting to have a crazy connection. And he said he wanted his number 7 back. So it was kind of cool why he said number 7 is special to him. He said number 7 was special to him because in his household, it's 7 people, like 5 kids and 2 adults. So that's 7. He said lucky 7. And his mom and dad, I think he said they've been together since like the 7th grade or 7 years old or something like that. So his mom and dad been together for a long time. That's crazy right there. But yeah. So 7 is, and he said it's tattooed all over his body. So 7 is special to him, right? So he said he's still working on getting number 7. He's not sold on number 3, and I think Hayden, he wears number 7, but he's not in love with number 7 because he was number 5 at Ohio. So I don't know what Hayden number really is. I can't remember when I watched Hayden highlight tape. I can't remember what number he had. Queen B, what you talking about, Queen B? Yeah, okay. So he from Tulsa. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. What's going on, Shirley? What's happening? Appreciate you. Another Blue Wall member. So we got 5 Blue Wall members in the house right now. Appreciate y'all. But some other news, y'all. This football news is not necessarily Colorado news. Yeah, my internet tripping right now, y'all. But they saying Odell Beckham might be out of the league. Now, this is the thing I want a lot of y'all to understand. Odell Beckham was a superstar, right? Superstar. Like one of the highest, like, paid wide receivers at one time. Like he was the face of the league at one time. And look, y'all, 33, he's out of the league. Won a Super Bowl, all this kind of stuff. Been with multiple teams. I think he's been with like 7 teams now, I think. And now he's out of the league. And now they said 2 reasons why he's out of the league. He messed up his leg again after he had already repaired and tore ACL in that same leg. And then they said something about a Diddy party he was at. So I don't understand how you get that. That's crazy because you went to a Diddy. You know how many people went to Diddy parties? Everybody ain't losing their job. People that went to Diddy parties. So I don't understand that at all. Hey, Boosie, appreciate you, Boosie, with the super chat. Make Big Tiger Show great again. Hey, we on our way back. We on our way back. Hold on, promo. Promo, what's happening?
What's good? What's good?
Hey man, we starting to rock right now. We starting to rock. All right. So one thing I was speaking on right now, I'm trying to tell everybody, like, Odell Beckham might be out of the league right now. They saying because his injuries. I think the last 3 years he's only scored 3 touchdowns in the last 3 years, and he's 33. So I want a lot of y'all to understand this. Like, look, Shallow is what? How old is Shallow? 25, 26? 25? All right, in that range. A lot of kids hit the league between 21 and 25, right? So just think about this. If a superstar is out of the league at 33, how many years does a normal player normally hold on in the league? It's normally like 3 years. And the reason why it's normally 3, because after their 4th year, they get retirement money. They get some kind of retirement. So the team that has you, I think, last is responsible, or the team that has you the longest is responsible for paying your retirement. So a lot of teams, it's 5 years now.
I think it is because my homeboy, his brother played for the Chiefs, and he was able to retire. I think he only played 5 years.
Yeah, I think it used to be 4 because I had a homeboy that played in the league too. He played with Baltimore. He was in the league for like 8 years. He kept talking about I'm just trying to get my 4 in, trying to get my 4 in.
Right.
But I don't think it's no major retirement money. I think it's something, but I don't think it's major. And I don't know if they really get it until they get. I think they wait until they get a certain age, like 45 or 50 or something like that, before they can start getting their money. So you don't get it right off. But my point of saying all this, y'all, is a lot of kids, we put a lot of effort into trying to make it to the league. When you make it to the league, you're only in there for a few years. And you still got like 40, 60 more years of your life that you got to live. And that money don't last that long, especially when you.
Say that money.
Yeah, it don't last that long because, one, you can't live in a regular little house no more. Because you live in a regular house, somebody will knock on your door, and some people will kick in your door. So a lot of times you got to move to houses like where you're in a different kind of community where the prices are higher, sometimes gated communities, stuff like that. So you're going to spend more on that. Sometimes you have 2 houses. You have one in the city that you stay in and one in your hometown or the place where you really want to live. Like if you in, let's say if you play for the Buffalo Bills and you from Houston, most guys going to have a house in Houston and they're going to have a house or apartment or whatever in Buffalo. So you spend it out. Now the team give you some money for that. Like they give you some kind of it's in your pay for per diem, like for living arrangements. But some guys still pay a little more because they want what they want. And so you end up spending money in both spots, right? Most people gonna get a nice car. And most women that you get, you're gonna spend a little on them. You're gonna try to get something for your mom. You know, you're gonna try to set it off for some of your homeboys when y'all hook up and when they fly out to the games and all that kind of stuff. So you're gonna spend a lot of money, bro. You spend a lot of money.
And one thing they gotta understand is them checks only come during the season.
Yep.
You get no checks in all season. And
Yep.
that's where a lot of them players get in trouble when they can't pay their rent because they don't spend all their money. You're baller. You're trying to be a player.
Yeah, let me turn you up some promo. My bad. Can y'all hear promo?
Yeah, my bad. Check.
No, it was me. I had you turned down low.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's why they got to learn how to balance their money. Because, like, I was talking to my homeboy, his brother played for the Chiefs, and he was saying to a lot of these young cats come into the league and they get that little signing bonus and they go out balling. He said they had a couple of teammates on the team that them boys had to be roommates because they done blew through their money. Now they can't pay rent in the offseason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And a lot of
Save
people,
that money, bro.
a lot of people like banks and agents give them an advance. So you get an advance, right? So say this right here. So your first year, and we're gonna get to the Syracuse stuff, Dunny. Hold on. So a lot of people will get they spend their money throughout the season, maybe like right after like around like February, March, they out of cash. So to make it to when I think they start getting their checks again, like when they start doing the OTAs and stuff.
Right.
So that's around like the end of May. You know, maybe end of May, maybe June, something like that. They start getting money again, right? Yeah, and I think they get something in like right after the NFL draft. They get a little money because they got to come in and work out with the team because they bringing the rookies in, so they get a little money there. But and they get paid something to come work out at the facility. Every time you go in and work out, you get something. But I know they really only get checks throughout the season, right?
Right.
So a lot of dudes will take an advance from their agent or they'll go to the bank and they'll get an advance. But you paying interest on that money.
Yep.
So now if you took out 5, let's say you took out, let's say 10,000. You took out 10,000 to float you. Now you paying interest on that 10,000. So you're not even really getting able to use the whole 10 because you got to pay. Now you got to pay back like 11 almost. So if you go get another 10,000, you got to put another stack with that to pay it back off. So now you already cut into your in-season money again. So you put yourself back in that same situation because you cut into your bread. And most cats don't get this 10,000. They get like 50,000 100,000, like 75,000. So they really put themselves in a bad spot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So hey, in the comments, we got a lot of people getting high on the new safety / wide receiver that's going to Syracuse at 16 years old. You remember we saw this kid about 3 weeks ago. You remember we put that video in the group?
Yep.
And I said, when I saw that, what did I say? I was like, I think he a better safety than he is a wide receiver.
Yep.
And so now he actually is playing safety. He reclassified the same way how Juju reclassified. So he moved up. And this is the second time I know Fran Brown has done this. When he was at Georgia, he had a cornerback that moved up. Team, man.
Yeah, they got him a two-way guy.
Yeah. And they hit on the guy last year on I think he was a no-star or maybe a 3-star. I think he was a no-star D lineman. And he ended up being, I think, second team all freshman or something. I know he's second team ACC something.
Yeah.
And
they're doing a great job recruiting.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. And you know they brought in the big lineman this year. I think he gonna pop. They brought in a few guys that I think gonna stick. So
yeah,
we gonna see. We gonna just gonna get real interesting. It's gonna get real interesting. Hold on, let me.
Yeah.
I got something.
That quarterback got a nice ball too. I was watching him throw that ball. Collins throw that rock, bro.
Collins, but he different. He different. But
he can run too. He can run too.
And see, you're right. He can do some of everything. Hold on, and say, what's going on, Will?
Well, what's good? What's good?
What's good, fellas?
Hey, we good,
I'm
man.
listening, man. I ain't know none of this.
What you ain't know? What?
About how the NFL retirement work. This is crazy to me.
Yeah.
That money, bro. Hey, remember when J.J. Watt first got in the league and people was giving him a hard time because he was still driving the truck he had in college?
Yeah, I remember that.
He didn't go buy he was saving his money. And then you got all
they say Brock. They say Brock Purdy still was living with his roommates or something like that. Still drove a car.
Yeah, you really can't really splurge into your second deal, honestly.
Right.
Your first deal, you should stack all that money because if you don't make it to your second deal, at least you can buy yourself a decent house and go. You don't have to pay bills, like you don't have a mortgage beating you down every month. You can still live your life.
Yeah. See, the first round guys, they can play. They got money they can play around with. But if you didn't get drafted in the first round, you got to manage that money, bro.
So even second round guys, they can't do it either.
Nah, they don't really get no big contracts like that.
Now, Boosie said something about the healthcare. So with the healthcare, you remember? I don't know if y'all remember Warren Sapp. He said something about that. I think you have healthcare for like, I don't know, 7 years or something after you got the league.
Yeah, something like that. Because they was fighting for that. They was fighting for when all that CTE stuff came in.
Yeah,
they was trying to fight for that to get a better healthcare.
Yeah, so you only have it for so many years after the league, and then they cut it. Now you're responsible for your own injuries.
Man, they should pay their health care for the rest of their lives, man. This is a violent sport, bro. Like, I just don't agree with that.
All right, these folks don't care nothing about none of that, bro. They about that bread. They about that bread, and it's a business. And that's the thing I want a lot of people to understand. And I'm happy Prime is doing it the way he's doing it and showing people. Like I saw Warren Sapp. I don't know if y'all seen Warren Sapp. He started a page. Now he got like 6,000 followers. When they show him like,
I know that. I'm about to go follow him.
D line.
Yeah.
If D high school linemen follow that show, they gonna learn a lot. Cause you see Warren Sapp teaching them at practice, teaching them about their hand placement, all that kind of stuff. Right. If some high school D linemen watch Warren Sapp channel, they will become. Because you got somebody that's actually teaching you how to play ball the right way.
Right. And that's what you want, man. I mean, that's huge. That's big time.
And I'm gonna say this: when I watch Warren Sapp channel, number 44, and Wiggins, I was look like the same dude. Like 44 is a big man, dog. That dude, Paul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Paul?
Yep.
That Julius Pepper, something like that. Like I see why they high on him. And what happened with the dude?
That's the one Demetres you talking about, Tiger.
Well, hold on. Where is the guy from Detroit that came in here?
Brandon Davis Swain. He number 91.
Okay.
Man, LG was just.
Have y'all been seeing
So
Brandon?
they saying now that, because I was saying yesterday, like, I'm like, man, I'm disappointed in him. He was the all-time high school sack leader and or tackle leader, one of the two. And I'm like, man, he ain't basically he ain't proved anything yet. Next thing I know, like 5 minutes later, they just put it in the Discord like, hey, he competing to crack the lineup. I said, God damn, like I did all that ranting and raving for nothing.
We have to keep an eye on him because I know what's the dude's name? 49. Man, he come across that end. He laid somebody out the other day.
Yeah.
2 hard hits. 25.
That's 49 is Quincy Wiggins.
Goldberg laid somebody out. Said, oh.
Hey, promo always be talking about Goldberg. Though Goldberg, I don't see Goldberg like this. Do y'all? Do Goldberg pop?
Watch that video. I saw you with bird's eye view calling him out.
No, he don't pop out the screen to me.
Hey,
you got a big hit, bro.
Every video, promo be talking about Goldberg. I'm like, am I watching the same video? Promo watching.
I'm telling you.
Chat.
Bro, that's why I watch different videos because you get different angles and you can see.
That is true.
Bird's eye view. He's calling them out.
Okay.
Like he really does a good job of identifying the players that's making the plays on his videos.
And Bird's Eye View do a good job of cutting back all the fat. He gets straight to it. He gonna give you straight lean meat, everything that you need to see. So I like that about Bird's Eye View. Now sometimes on Rip and Run, I don't have time to watch the whole 20-minute video. Right. He gonna give you 6 minutes of straight. Hey, what you want? Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna give you that straight drop.
Look, I'm back on the comment. Let me catch up.
I also like what old boy's doing. Reach the people with the mic. They put
miking them players up, man. That is so dope.
Like that.
Yeah, that is.
That's pretty dope. Hey, you see, my man Salter said he after that number 7. He said he determined to get that number 7.
Yeah. I told him at the beginning how he talked about how 7 means something to him because he got 7. Yeah. He got 5. It's 5 kids and then 2 parents, 7 people in his family. Right. I think he said his mom and dad been together since they was like 7th grade or 7 years old or something. I was like, what?
I got one for y'all. Man, did y'all see Draylon Miller channel?
No, wait.
But I don't know if that's his channel or not, but man, he on there, he basically giving a tour of like the facility, his apartment.
I saw that.
Yeah. That one cool. LeJohntay got a channel as well.
So, all right, so I'm bringing that back and hey, I'm gonna get to your question, Booster, about Shedeur. I might fall to pit. We're gonna talk about that. So with Coach Prime, what I was saying about is a business, how Sapp has a page now, and my homeboy Big Hurt talked about this the other day. And this is what I was saying about with Syracuse. Like this, the Demetres kid that everybody had on, Demetres Samuels. Like these kids need to have pages because now he does?
He got one. Yeah, I sent it to you. His IG. I clicked on there. He got a page.
So that's his IG? I thought that was Syracuse IG.
Click on it, it'll tell you all the links that's connected to it. And that's how I found his.
All right. So
because when you watch that YouTube video, it has his link to his page on there. I said, let me go check this shit out.
All right, so this is the thing how Coach Prime is changing the game. So when you learn how to market yourself, Now other people can reach out to you, people that want to work with you. Now they have a link to reach out to you because like you don't want to just give your phone number to everybody, but people can leave stuff in the comment. People can say, hey, I want to work with you. Here's my email or blah, blah, blah. Well, so now people can get in contact with you. Here go my IG. Now they can hit you in your DMs instead of actually having your personal phone number. So all this open up lanes to where people can reach out to you and try to book you for events or whatever, things like that. And it helps these guys stay visible because a lot of these dudes fall off the map. Once they're out of the league, they fall off the map and nobody can even find them. Now you can kind of still check on them and stuff. And if these dudes actually do a good job, they can actually make money off their social media. If they post enough,
take advantage of it right now.
Yeah, if they post enough and they say good things and they don't do nothing crazy, like you can't do who did that? What's the basketball player? Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
Like you can't be showing no parties when you're doing some extracurricular stuff, drinking and all that. You can't show none of that. But just your everyday, regular stuff that you can do in front of kids, you can show that on your social media, and it can actually get monetized. You can start making some money off of it. So a lot of these kids got to take advantage of this. But hey, let's get to this super chat from Boosie. Boosie said, "What do y'all think about Shedeur falling the pit?"
I think it's great. You fall into a good team, good offensive line, Hall of Fame wide receivers, running game, defense solid. I mean, shoot. That's a perfect situation.
Yeah, that's perfect. And you got a coach that kind of lets you be you. Like that's the one thing about Tomlin. He can work with a lot of different players because he didn't let
No. Remember, Antonio Brown got in trouble for videotaping in the locker room. So he can better do no videos.
But this is what I'm saying. Antonio Brown was like a lot of teams wouldn't even pick Antonio Brown. You know what I'm saying? Antonio Brown then started turning up and acting crazy until he got that second contract where he felt like they paying me too much money now. I'm invincible now.
It was after that hit. Vontae's birthday. Remember that?
Yeah,
that's when he started acting crazy.
Clark said it. Ryan Clark said it. Like, I don't think they should pay him that much money. He was like, paying him that much money, he like, I don't know what Coach Prime say. Coach Prime say, when you give somebody money, they become more what they already are. So you just really see who they really are now because now they got the money to do all the stuff they might want to do. And they feel invincible at that point. So that's when he really turned out. And him and Ryan Clark kind of had you notice, has he ever been on the pivot?
Maybe before Ryan Clark when Brandon Marshall was there.
Yeah, you talking about I Am Athlete. Yeah, he was on I Am Athlete, but I don't think he ever been on the pivot because him and Ryan Clark had a little fallout.
Yeah, I don't think he's been on the pivot.
Yeah. But the reason why we bringing up Antonio Brown, look how Antonio Brown, like how his attitude is. So, and look at all the stuff that Ben went through, and what's the running back Bell? Like these dudes had character issues, but Tomlinson was able to let them be who they are, and they worked through it. Yeah, Burrs, he got shot himself in the leg, and when he was with the Giants, and then he came to Pittsburgh. So a lot of dudes had a lot of stuff going on, but in Pennsylvania, you really never heard any of that stuff. And once they left and went to other teams, that's when you heard more of that stuff. So he kind of let you be who you're gonna be. But I think that will be a good deal for Shedeur because it will be in the cold, but you're in a football city. He's gonna sell a lot of merch. They love football there. I think he's gonna be able to work and get as much work and learn as much there because everybody take football serious in Pittsburgh. And that's one thing I say about Shedeur. I saw that at Jackson. He always works his butt off. That's one thing he prided himself on, being the first one in and the last one out. So I think he'll fit that culture really good. And I think Coach Prime would like him being with Thompson because he's like, okay, I don't think this dude got any bad intentions for my son.
Yep.
You know, Thompson kind of go through the same stuff. Yeah, and Thompson kind of go through the same stuff that Coach Prime go through. He always get ridiculed for. They do don't make the playoffs every year, and they still talk about him getting fired, being a college coach, and all this kind of stuff.
Right.
Oh yeah, I want to do a show, y'all, this weekend talking about all the black coaches that are now coaching college football, and see what Deion Sanders has started. Because let's be honest, before Deion got to HBCU, you had a few guys that played in the league that was the head coaches, but no real superstars that was head coaches. No real superstars. Now you got like 3 dudes, and I think even Marshall Faulk tried to be a head coach at Southern. So you got like 4 or 5.
Chris Carter too. Yep.
Where Chris Carter? Where he coaching at?
No, he interviewed for the same job Deshaun Jackson got.
Okay, yeah. So you got Chris Carter, Eddie George, Michael Vick, Deshaun Jackson, Ed Reed. I mean, you got a lot of guys that now putting their name in the hat, like Hall of Fame kind of talent dudes. So we're gonna talk about that on the show, about how Coach Prime, how he has improved the opportunity. When y'all see that thumbnail with all those coaches on there, get ready, y'all. We're gonna rock out. But let me get this.
There's a lot of coaches that's coming in too, because Mike Vick, his whole coaching staff, NFL players, just like Prime. I think when he went to Colorado to meet with Prime, I think that's where he just went there to get some advice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He taught him how to pick his team, his coaching staff.
And see, I think that's a lot. Every time you see somebody around Prime, they ain't there for no reason. We ain't here just to hang out. It's some business going on somewhere behind the scenes. Like when Champ was there the other day, it was some business going on. I don't know if they were talking about his son. I don't know if they're talking about bringing him onto the staff too with his son. I don't know. But
they offer his son. His son, I think his son comes out the same year as your homeboy's son.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he played cornerback and wide receiver. Yeah, Colorado offered him. While Champ Bailey was there, they offered him a scholarship.
So class of 27.
28. I think he's 28.
Oh, he's 28. Okay.
Yeah.
So my homeboy's son come out 27. But
27.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get some of these super chats, man, or some of these comments down here. Now they said David Swaney was rotating with the first team. I just haven't seen him pop. Cause if you add him in now, that's like 6 DNs we got now, y'all. That's nice. That got the potential to be nice. That can put up big numbers.
Yeah.
Hey, well, how you feel about that? Shedeur falling to Pitt.
Yep.
Hey, Webb still on here. Now Webb, he gone. He off now.
Yeah, fell asleep. Don't put.
Hey, Boosie talking about Goldberg.
Hey, Goldberg can hit, man. Goldberg can play, man.
Oh yeah. So how y'all feel about this? Y'all think number 8 is gonna be wide receiver 1? Because everybody was thinking Miller was gonna be wide receiver 1 this year, but with the injury and him coming back, like I seen like 1 or 2 players with Miller this year. I was surprised, but 8 is jumping off the board, and like him and Salsa started to get that connection, especially when Salsa get that number 7 to 8. That's gonna be a real nice combination. How y'all feeling about that? Do y'all think number 8 is working himself into wide receiver 1 right now?
Yeah, I think he is.
Bumpy, what's up? What's going on, Bumpy?
I think they wanted Timmons to take that spot, but he ain't really popped like that. The injuries. Yeah, Timmons hadn't really jumped. But I think 8 gonna be wide receiver 1 for sure.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I want to see him do it. Now, okay, this is my thing with Salters, Juju, Staub. If y'all complete balls, if y'all score touchdowns over Colton Hood and DJ, and I'm gonna say Hodge. I'm gonna throw Hodge in there. Cause we gotta see how Hodge gonna be when he come back. But I'm gonna just give him that.
Is he injured?
Yeah, he was injured. Remember, he got injured last year at the end of the season. I mean, that's how Cole Hood started playing a lot.
He he better be ready because number 5 balling, bro.
Yeah, number 5 balling. But see, that's a good thing for us because you're going to have times when somebody going to turn an ankle, somebody going to cramp up. So having 5, that's a good thing because now we got to back up for all our corners. If somebody go down, we got somebody. But you're right. 5, like he ain't trying to let up. And I don't think Hodges going to come back here and sit on the bench. I don't think Coach Prime would do him like that, for him to come back here and sit on the bench. And that gives – just think about it. If Hodges and DJ are both trying to make it in the league next year, that's a better pro day. You got more scouts going to come out for that. Yeah,
right.
You know, so.
Yeah, that's true.
And you got, so now you have Salters, you have number 88. You have a few guys that scouts might come out and see. And that's one person I'm gonna say, 88, y'all. 88 has improved every year. He flashed that first year, but he's improved every year, and I can't wait to see what he's gonna do on this last year right here. I think he's gonna actually be a dominant D lineman in the Big 12. I don't know about the whole nation, but in the Big 12, I think he's gonna make like first or second team.
Yeah, I think he gonna do something national. I mean, because he quick, man. Like, he's quick. And 95, because think about it, he got them big boys beside him now. Because you ain't gonna be able to double team 88. Because big number 95 and ain't 95 from that big boy from Alabama?
No, 95 is old boy from Louisville. Remember the big boy that was getting split out wide. I think 90 or 92. I think it's a big boy from Alabama. Yeah.
But yeah, he got them big boys beside him. Because them boys, they get pressure, bro. Like 90 and 95, they stuffing that run, dog. That's one thing I can say. That D line, they doing a really good job with that run.
Yeah. I think Sapp starting to really get locked in with them boys. And I heard him saying that the other day. He said, I control who play. He like, shh, if you make me happy, I'm gonna make you happy, you know. So that's a good thing right there. Like, you want people that understand football and see football at a high level and how it should be done. Because sometimes it might be a player that you don't really like, that you ain't the best of friends with, but you know he know how to play ball. And it's just like, shoot.
Right.
I'm gonna let you get your reps because you're gonna help us win. So they saying Aaron Rodgers. Have y'all heard that Aaron Rodgers is going to the Steelers? Have y'all heard that? And they were saying Aaron Rodgers and Shedeur, that might be an issue. Aaron Rodgers won't really train Shedeur up. So I don't know. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is a team player.
If Aaron Rodgers don't sign with Pittsburgh before they draft Shedeur, I don't think they're gonna bring him in there.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, that. But do you think Shedeur?
Ben Roethlisberger said he's waiting for Minnesota. He said so to see if that come back healthy and to see if they're going. And I can see that he don't want to stay. Pittsburgh, I'm not gonna keep waiting for this dude, begging for this dude to come play.
So you trying to say he trying to do what Brett Favre did? Go to Minnesota, play in the Dome, and have a chance to come back and beat Green Bay.
Yep. I think that's what he want to do. He want to go to Minnesota. But I'm like, Pittsburgh, bro, you got DK Metcalf, you got the other wide receiver from Georgia. I'm like, come on, bro. They got a running game, good offensive line.
They got a big tight end from Georgia. So for Shedeur, that'll be the perfect spot. You got a running game, you got 2 big wide receivers, and you got the biggest tight end ever, almost in the NFL.
Yep.
Hey, you breaking up, promo. You breaking up. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. So Syracuse playing against Tennessee in Atlanta?
Yeah, I think first game of the season.
In Atlanta?
It might, that must be the kickoff. No, the kickoff.
Yeah. They said going to Atlanta for the college kickoff game, Cuse versus Tennessee.
Yep, that's big time right there.
You'll find out right away how good we are. So look, now look at this, man. So you trying to tell me Syracuse and Colorado opening their season up in Atlanta? This is not a coincidence, bro. This is not a coincidence.
Recruiting, bro.
Yeah, recruiting. They know you got top talent in Georgia, all around 285. They know this. If we get people get eyes on us, and I reached out to my homeboy the other day. I said, "Hey, bro, we need to see about." We were talking about this morning. I said we need to see about that Colorado game, Colorado Georgia Tech. Cause Georgia Tech high on my homeboy's son. Let's see, can we get some sideline pass or something that? Let's see, can we get on the field or something, bro? Hey, I'm like, that's the game. I said, you remember how? Well, he don't follow Colorado like how we do. When Colorado played against Central Florida, they had over 300 recruits at the game. I'm like, bro, that's the game you want to be at. I know Clemson and Georgia and all that, they do their thing. But see, he was at the game last year. I'm going to tell y'all something what happened, bro. He went to the Georgia-Clemson game last year, the 8 overtimes, whatever. He saw that game. He saw what game was crazy? The Auburn-Alabama game last year? It was a crazy game with Auburn last year, like a crazy game. But he was at that game. And he was at another game that was crazy. He went to 3 crazy games last year. I can't think of all of them right now. But he went to 3 crazy games last year. It was just like, dog, most people don't even get to see that in their lifetime. And he was there for all 3 of them, all of them. No, he was at the Georgia Tech. He was at the Georgia Tech Miami game.
Yeah. But Georgia Tech to a couple overtimes, didn't
he? Yeah. So I think, those are 3 games he was at. He was at an Auburn game. I think Auburn beat. I don't know if Auburn beat Alabama last year or did they beat Ole Miss or somebody. They beat somebody last year. And that was a crazy game. And he went that Georgia Tech Georgia game and that Georgia Tech Miami game. That's 3 games he saw. But who y'all think gonna have the best year? And we got to do this too. Salters or my man at Syracuse? What's his name? Graham?
Ricky Collins.
Ricky Collins, yeah, Ricky Collins. Isn't Ricky Collins like a singer or something? Name one thing about that dude is saying that song, Collins.
You think about Phil Collins.
Phil Collins, yeah. I can feel it coming, yeah. Tonight. Hold on. Hey, they need to play that. Hey, look, Syracuse, get on it, dog. Hey, Syracuse, get on it. When Ricky Collins step out there, y'all need to play that song. I can feel it. Oh, he come out there, boy. Hey, we giving y'all some juice now. Salters.
Everybody be playing with the air guitars.
Yes, sir.
Classic right there. That's classic.
Salters, when you score a touchdown, Colorado, when you run a touchdown in, you got to salt bay that thing. You got to do it real slow and look at the camera real slow. When
he got it.
Yeah, he was talking about it. So, but I'm saying when he run it in, he got to do it real slow to the camera, like looking to the camera, whatever. Kind of like how Juju did that wrist thing. He got to look into the camera, like look. You got to be seductive with it, dog. You got to look into the camera and make love to the camera when you do it now. And then when you throw a long touchdown, you got to like hold it up real high in the air and let the wide receivers catch it on the other end. Let them boys shake it up and throw it in the air. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You heard he said. He said salt makes everything better.
Yeah. And see y'all got to hit that yin yang. Sing it like a shot. Take it. Oh, I'm throwing up. Hey, y'all do that. Syracuse and Colorado, we giving y'all some gems now. We giving y'all some gems.
Hey, you know what? First home game. Let's bring the Yin Yang twins up, walk them out.
Woo! Hey, cause hey, dang, I wonder could Prime, you know how Prime different. They probably won't they probably won't let them do it. But if they did that junk in Atlanta, folk, and they because Yin ain't living in Atlanta, dog, Georgia Tech.
Right.
If they did that in Atlanta, dog, that junk gonna be hype, bro. That junk gonna be hype, boy.
Yep.
They'll be like, what in the world is this? How did Joker come out? How he got somebody escorting him out in an away game? What is this?
I know, right? Hey, check this out. Hey, Welch grape juice. My man Michael Welch need an NIL deal.
Yeah, Welch grape juice, and there was another dude for Syracuse, Uno. His last name Uno, I think.
That's the guy, the 17-year-old.
Yeah, 17-year-old. Yeah. So we need Welch grape juice with Colorado and Uno. Y'all need to holler at Syracuse.
Yeah, NIL deal, baby.
Yeah, hey, Uno, babe. Hey, you gotta throw them cards down, boy. Draw 4. Still, hit the boy with it, dog.
Yeah. Hey, you need to get a T-shirt that say "Draw 4" on there.
Yeah. Uno, and hey, he weigh number 1 too.
Yep.
Yes, sir. So. Hopefully, y'all, this thing gonna pan out the way we want it. I feel like we looking real good. Did y'all hear any updates on the running back situation?
Oh yeah. They was talking about. So I guess we missed it because a lot of people. I was on other channels and they was talking about how AI got into it with Marshall Falk. I was like, dang, how I missed that?
Yeah, I don't remember that. I mean, I think Kimmy said something about it, but I don't remember seeing that. I saw Hood today doing this thing, looking nice, come out the backfield.
Yeah, Hood running that route, bro.
Now,
broke loose the other day. Took it to the house.
Yeah, now to me, Hood is the closest thing to Marshall Falk to me on our roster.
Yeah, with that speed.
Yeah.
Breakaway.
Speed. And he got he want the moment. He want that big play moment catching.
Welch do too, bro. You can tell them boys grew up together because they got the same kind of mentality when they got that ball. Like Welch and Hood. I'm telling you, that's my favorite two right there. That 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Welch with that power, Hood with the speed.
Yeah.
That's my 1-2 punch right there.
I'll go with you on that. I still wish my boy the best. I just feel like he's an NFL back. I can see Augustus playing for the Steelers. I can see that every day of the week.
He still can make it. You know what I mean? Yeah, he still can make it.
Hey, Roman, what's going on?
He just got to make sure he go to a team right now where he's gonna play. Like, go to Michael Vick. You know what I mean? Go to Florida, Atlantic. Go to San Diego State. Like, go where you got a connection there, bro.
Yeah. Now,
Dion Fritz with the coach of Arizona State. Like, go where you gonna get.
Hey, Rome, you on, Rome?
What it do?
Hey, we on here cooking, man. What you got, dog? We getting close to the end. I know you probably got something that was on your mind, on your heart. What you got?
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about that Michael Welch with the Welch grape juice for his celebration. Every time he score, he need to take the football, act like he taking the top off of it, and then turn it upside down like he drinking that Welch grape juice.
It's a tight end used to do that a long time ago. He used to act like he was opening it up and drinking a coconut or something like that.
Yeah. For sure. Hold on, it was something else I was saying. Oh, IA. Yeah, do we know what's going on with him? Is he gone or what's the deal?
He's not on the spring roster, bro. They released the roster for the spring game. He's not on there.
But is he on some type of disciplinary action to where he can come back, or is he hitting the portal? Because we haven't seen it say he entered the transfer portal yet.
Yeah, I have no idea. Because it's a deadline to hit that portal. So if he ain't in the portal, that means he's coming back, I guess.
Oh, I did hear somebody say the portal ain't open right now, so maybe he couldn't enter it if he wanted to.
But you know what? I got to go back and find that video because Prime was saying something about. He was saying something, but I didn't think he was talking about a player when he was talking about anybody think they bigger than the program, talking back to the coaches or something, you're not gonna be here. He said something to that magnitude, and I'm wondering if that was about that incident. I got to go back and watch because I just thought he was just giving them like a speech. You know what I mean? But I'm wondering.
So did the guy? I ain't from Syracuse. The lineman this is the same lineman that played with us.
Yep, Savion Watson. He got invited to the Bills local pro day.
So Savion Washington got invited to the Bills. So that's a good connect right there. The offensive coordinator for Syracuse, he was a running back coach for the Giants. So he got to connect with the Giants, and now they got a connection with the Bills. So that's good. At least them boys got two teams they should get a look at in state, like how the Falcons should be doing the Georgia Bulldogs, but they let Philly do it. So
Falcons.
Like,
you ain't gonna recruit no Bulldogs. Y'all need to sell the team, man.
Now, who is all these dudes with Champ Bailey? That pitch with Champ Bailey. Yeah, he had like one. Is that Cole Hood?
Yeah, Cole Hood.
Yeah, that's BBU, man. That's Hood. Yeah. That's McKinney, and that's number 5. I forget his name right now. Dang. And then I think the other dude, that's is that Champ's son?
His son right there. Yeah, that's his son. He little light skin dude. He's Champ old lady light skin. Yeah. Okay, so that's all the DBs, 5, 3, and 8, and Champ and his son. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see this. I don't know y'all probably can't see that. That's a little picture. But
yeah, I was saying we were turning it into DBU, wide receiver U, and quarterback U. Just think about it. So this year in the draft, we're gonna have one of our DBs go top 10. We're gonna have one of our receivers go top 10, even though he was a DB and receiver. I'm talking about Travis. And we're gonna have one of our quarterbacks go top 10. Next year, they try to get Salter in that first round somehow, some way. McKinney might go somewhere in that first. The boys gonna want to start coming here, man.
Paul, I think you got your Colorado jacket on right now. You said we're gonna have a DB go top 10?
This year, yes. Next year, I'm saying just first round.
Yeah, what's up? You talking about Shot gonna go top 10?
No, Travis, bro. Travis.
Okay, so you put Travis as wide receiver and
yeah, he both. He wide receiver and he a DB.
Yeah, I see how you did that. You slick with that. You did talk right there when Skip Bailey be talking about the Cowboys.
Yeah, but then our quarterbacks like Salters, I feel like he gonna get drafted if he ball. Then we got Juju coming. It's gonna be crazy, man. Colorado, they gonna be competing. How many years do y'all think it's gonna take for us to be competing for a national championship? Y'all think we get in the playoff this year, or we need a couple more years?
I think this year and for sure next year.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this year we got a real good chance to make it.
Because Salters.
Juju, Juju, the offensive line gonna be way better for Juju. Look at the wide receivers. You see what I'm saying? Like Juju gonna have a better, more experienced team. Yeah.
When Juju become the starter, he gonna have multiple guys that play 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Like he might be the only guy that's the first year starter out there on the field when he become a starter.
Yep. The receivers gonna. I mean, bro, you're gonna have multiple Heisman Trophy candidates next year, bro. Watch.
And I think Pat's starting to get in his bag too, man. The video from yesterday, it's a lot of tight end catches going on. Also, the video from today, Stillman Craig was on the sideline. And he was like, okay, Pat, I see you. Pat pulling that shit out. So I could already tell that they done opened up the playbook now, and Pat finna do his thing.
But is this Pat or is this Leftwich? Because I haven't seen Leftwich on any of the cameras. Have y'all seen Leftwich?
Both of them. I think they're working together with the offense. Because remember, they got a high school coach there too. That's like he's like one of the top. I think he's like an analyst. So they working together on that offense to get that package right.
Yeah, I haven't seen Leftwich yet. And has he did his introduction to the team? Because Prime make the coaches get up there and talk. I haven't seen that unless I missed it.
I haven't seen that.
Yep.
So all right, so
well, Leftwich was coaching in high school, wasn't he?
I don't know. I mean, that's over with now, though.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're
right. Hey, so two more things before we close up. So is that the quarterback for Tennessee that's kind of holding out for on his NIL deal?
Yeah, that's Nico, man. They said he in a bidding war with Tennessee, man. And basically, and that we don't got all the details, but from what I'm getting is y'all either pay me what I want or I'm hitting the portal. And that's where this NIL stuff finna go, man. If you one of them top guys, you look around and you see what they just paid Beck to go to Miami, and you like, bro, I'm out here balling. Like, I need some of that Beck money. So yeah, it seems like he got a standoff with him.
And Florida State still need a guy.
No, they didn't. But maybe they didn't pay him. Maybe because remember where a team promised them their money, and when they got there, they wasn't getting the money.
Yeah.
It was a 5-star. So maybe they ain't paying them what they promised them.
And that could be it. We're going to find out real quick. Yeah,
we'll see if he hit that portal. And everybody going to be coming after
him. And the other thing, they were saying, this is what Coach Darrell said. This is Shedeur's quarterback coach. He said the comp for Shedeur is Joe Burrow. Did y'all ever think about that? Did that make sense to y'all?
What you mean?
Like, does he play like Burrow? Does Shedeur play like Burrow? Do you see the comparison to where Joe Burrow and Shedeur are similar as play style?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, go ahead, Promo.
But he only run when he gotta run, but he's not gonna run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just like Shedeur. Like, he ain't gonna run unless he gotta run.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the similarity for sure. Obviously, Burrow to me is better than Shedeur, but I was saying on Coach A's show, I don't think Shedeur has even come close to reaching his peak yet, man. I think he's still got a lot of room to grow, and he's gonna be a hell of a lot better. But yeah, I can see some similarities.
Oh yeah. Oh, he ain't gonna have a choice because the NFL teams ain't gonna let him try to protect his completion percentage, taking those sacks. He got to throw the check down.
No. Scott, hold on, y'all. Scotty G said what's going on with the Tennessee situation. It ain't about no NIL money. Hey, Nico, he's scared to play against Fran Brown and the Cuse. That boy trying to get an ass whooping, boy. He trying to figure out how he can get out of that ass whooping.
Hey, because think about it. If he ain't practicing with them, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say he holding out till he get his money.
Yeah. They better get it right. They better call Peyton Manning. Hey, Peyton, we need some bucks, dog.
Mm-hmm. And this is one thing everybody keep talking about Shedeur ball. I like Joe Burrow's ball. It's like he throw a lot of like sparrows and stuff a lot. But they were talking about how Joe Burrow has taken a lot of hits. Like, he don't really just throw interceptions. He'll hold the ball.
You froze up. Yeah, they said Burrow had small hands too.
Holyfield, one of my teammates played for Atlanta when he was there with Vic. Like, Vic second year or first year there, and he was like, they just called his ball Holyfield because he was beating folks up out there.
Yeah, I seen a lot of quarterbacks throwing in bullets and being right in the face of the dudes and they dropping the pass. I think that's Shedeur's specialty, man, is his touch on the ball. I think he throws a very catchable ball, man. That's important, especially you're gonna be in Pittsburgh when it's -7 degrees in them games, dog.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna say this.
You gotta think though.
If he go to Pittsburgh, Pickens gonna want to stay there. Pickens gonna want to stay because now he got a quarterback that's gonna want to get him the ball. That's what I feel like. And if he go with DJ Metcalf, and because Metcalf, let's be honest, what we know Metcalf for, running that dude down. Like when I think about DJ Metcalf, I don't think about no great catches he made. I think about that time he ran that dude down, and that time that safety tried to hit him on that play where he dropped the ball, and the safety got hurt. Them are the two plays I think about with him.
Mm-hmm. That dude like Megatron.
I know, but what plays you think about when he did some Megatron stuff?
Shit, lots of them when he got the ball.
Tell me the play, Promo.
Man, there's so many plays, though.
Okay, then tell me one of them, though. Just tell me one.
Nah, he was way nicer at Ole Miss than he has been in the league for sure.
Like I'm saying, he catch balls and stuff, but like he don't have. I don't see him doing them Terrell Owens moments like I thought I was gonna see in the league.
Yeah, he might just need a fresh new start, man. He might just need a fresh new start.
Bro, you gotta look at who was throwing him the ball.
I mean, he played a few years with
Come on, man.
He played. See what
Russ.
Promo done changed the conversation to the quarterback. Instead of naming the play, I said name the plays that he did that you remember where he did some spectacular stuff from the wide receiver position. I seen when he ran that dude down.
Go look at his highlights.
Promo, you tell me. See, y'all doing this is the same conversation we had about the Salters the other day. Like, tell me the play that you remember Julio. Not Julio, because like I can tell you play with Julio. I can tell you that play with Julio Moss, the linebacker, from Carolina. What's the dude's name? It's the big linebacker.
Luke Kuechly.
He lost him when he snatched that ball from that wire, that cornerback from who was that? New England. Like you see plays when Julio just like, boy, that's different.
Yeah. I think DK nice, man. I think about Shedeur going to the Steelers. They got the weapons over there. They need a speed guy, though. I think they'll be able to spin the block in them later rounds and get one of his speed guys for him, whether it's Jimmy or LeJohntay.
They already said they want Jimmy, but I think LeJohntay is more their speed because LeJohntay to me remind me of Antonio Brown.
DK Metcalf run a phone. What y'all talking about? They need speed.
You talking about a little
but he they over the top. They need like a slot guy. DK Metcalf, his route running game, man, it didn't evolve, man. It didn't evolve, and that's really what's kind of like hindering him. He never developed like nasty routes. He still, just want to run the fade. He want to try to head top people. He never got in his route bag to where he was more of an asset. So if I can only throw you one route, I ain't gonna be able to get you the ball that often.
Y'all need to go watch the DK Metcalf film.
Promo, just tell us the plays, Promo.
Nah, go watch the film.
Boy, it's so hard for somebody to give you. We bumping our head, but you can't say what you saw. You can't tell us. He said a slant play. Well, against what team, Promo? Against what team?
DK been used like a tight end, man. They use him like a tight end.
With no flashlight, man. Don't let Promo do this to us, y'all. Y'all see what he's doing?
Nah, man. Go watch the film, bro.
Yeah, man.
Make sure Bro's getting kind of.
Well, the draft a couple weeks away, man. So we'll find out what's going on.
Yeah, we'll find out. But look, Phil, I'm finna jump off, man. We might do a extravaganza tomorrow night. If they have a nice practice and we got some stuff to talk about. But if not, we're gonna do a little short tomorrow.
All right, for sure. I'll get with y'all.
All right, y'all be easy.
All right, yes, sir. Holla at you.